Hello there, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video of what kind of crap has Chloe bought for today's video, we're gonna take have a fun look at all the crap. Yes, we have some leaves, some more leaves. I've bent. Today we're going to be doing a bunch of Instagram art hacks again, and I'm so excited for this because me and my channel and Instagram art hacks in general just kind of, they love each other. Okay, it's Editing Chloe here because I just completely forgot to mention to you that I've got paint all over my hands, I know. I just released my podcast, which is called Spilling the Paint Water, and I have been so excited for this podcast for such a long time because I'm actually talking to a bunch of my favourite and your favourite creatives. For example, I'm talking with Jazza in the very first episode. It's live now, it just went up today. And we're basically talking about all fun things creative, YouTube, being an artist, that kind of thing. It's all fun, light-hearted conversations. I'm also going to be talking to some other people like Super Ray Dizzle, Nerdy Crafter, Mariah Elizabeth, and so many more I have lined up. So if you'd like to check it out, it's out now. I'll leave a link to all of the platforms it's available on, for example, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And if you enjoy the podcast, it would mean so much to me if you could leave a review of it on Apple Podcasts. It just really helps me out and it would mean a lot to me as well. If you decide to leave a review, feel free to leave your Instagram or Twitter handle there as well, because I'm actually going to be picking a random review on there and doing a one-on-one Zoom call with one of you. If not, you can get some free art prints, it's up to you. But yeah, it's out now, out today. It's going to be a weekly podcast. I'm so excited. Check out the link in the description and I'm going to shut up and let you get back to the video. Now today, I have found 6 really fun arts and crafts related Instagram art hacks that actually look like they're going to work. And I know that's saying something because, I mean, from past experiences, we all know that that doesn't normally happen. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because that's boring and we're going to get going. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should definitely follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of stuff there, like once every 2 months. So this first hack video is actually a tie-dye Mickey from the Mickey Mouse Instagram page. So this first art hack video involves a white t-shirt. They trace Mickey faces and then they use a rubber band to make the little tiny Mickey things. I know this is how you tend to tie-dye, but I'm very confused because I don't really know how it works. It's just, all I know is somehow there's a Mickey face in the middle and it's done. So I've actually found this exact video on the YouTube channel of Disney Parks, and 2 of the comments I've just read. One says, I like the concept of this video, but I feel like as a tutorial, it isn't very clear. The one underneath says, this was terrible. Cuts were so fast I can't actually see how to do the project. I just don't understand what keeps those little parts of the Mickey ears and the face the same color. I feel like if you tie it up, that's one thing, but how are you supposed to make sure it stays one color? Are you supposed to dye it first? How does that work? I think we all know that I'm gonna mess this up in the first place, so don't have too high of an expectation and feel free to let me know in the comments. My light just fell over. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we are gonna trace out some Mickey ears. That's a terrible Mickey face, but we'll go with it. I feel like whoever did it did not do a very good job of actually explaining what they're doing. I can already tell this is gonna be so bad. I can just tell. I just know these things. I could see if there's something on YouTube, but then it wouldn't be me testing the art hacks on the Instagram page, so we're just gonna do it like this. So we have our little, whatever that is. They're just click, boom, perfect. What are you doing? I'm so confused, but you know, it's fine. Maybe they just tied each bit. Because I mean, tie-dye isn't supposed to be super neat anyway, right? So. Okay, cool, here we go. We have our little sausage t-shirt that looks like that. Apparently I'm supposed to put it in water, so I'm gonna go and do that right now. Okay, so now we've done that, we need this tray. Apparently all we do is we take the tie-dye and we just put it all over the t-shirt. Oh, do we have to put water in this? I just got up. Kind of a big teal. Ready, set, go. Let's indigo crazy. I'm gonna do it all blue and green because I love those colors. I've just started this and I have dye in my nails already. Thing is, I didn't expect to have to put gloves on before I started. This is stupid. And we're gonna start with the blue. And we're just gonna just saturate it, I suppose. This is actually very fun. I'm enjoying this immensely. I mean, I really don't know if it matters which order I put the colours in, because most likely when it comes out, it's gonna be like all over the place. But to be honest, I don't really care. Now we're going with, oh, this is a nasty green. It says lime, but it's disgusting. There we go. We have our lovely dyed t-shirt, and now apparently we just like roll it up. So apparently we now let this sit for 24 hours. So what I'm gonna do is, using the power of editing, I'm gonna fast forward you right now to 24 hours from this moment and show you what it looks like. Wow, magic! It is now the next day and I have rinsed out and wrung out the t-shirt and I have some pretty bad news. It looks okay until you actually open it. So basically I took off all the rubber bands and such. And look, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like, for a first tie-dye, it looks really nice until you look at the front. I stupidly used a pen to draw out the Mickey ears and the Mickey face. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Like, why would I do that? Because I've just ruined it. How does that look remotely like a Mickey face? So yeah, this hack, I'm gonna give it like a 1 out of 5 stars, because it doesn't actually tell you what you're doing unless you're an expert. You probably already know, but still, let's admire the back, because that looks nice. Okay, so the next art hack is one that I've seen around the internet quite a lot, and it looks quite easy, but at the same time I get the feeling that it's actually going to be more difficult than it looks. So this next art hack involves using one of these little ball chains here, and you put a bunch of paint all over the chain. You place it down onto a canvas, which I'm guessing is wet. It looks like a wet canvas, but they don't say. And essentially they make like a bunch of little snakes onto the canvas, and then they pull it and it makes a really pretty effect. So for this next hack, I have a canvas, I have some Artist Loft paint, and I have the ball chain. I'm not going to use a massive canvas for this because I don't really want to waste one in case it comes out really bad. So I think the canvas, by the looks of the video, it was pretty shiny. So I think the paint was pretty wet at the time. The thing I find really annoying about these art hacks on Instagram and YouTube is that they don't give you any form of instructions whatsoever. They just make the video look all satisfying and just like nice to look at, but they don't actually tell you how they're doing what they're doing, and that's why most of these art hacks suck. Okay, this canvas is pretty wet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these chains next to each other. It's such a waste. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's just such a waste of paint. Don't worry, by the way, I'm actually going to save this paint. I'm going to put them in a bunch of little pots and then just use them when I need to in the future. So, oh, you know what they did? They probably had water mixed in with their acrylic paint, so it was more globby than what I had. Oh, that's very globby. Maybe if I just do that, like that. Are you ready? Okay, go. I'm not even pulling that one. What the heck's going on? That looks kind of cool. It looks quite cool, actually. I'm surprised. It's not as good as theirs, but it's not bad. So it clearly does work to a degree. I think I'm gonna do another one, actually, because that was quite enjoyable. This paint is usually quite a bit runnier. like this. Oh, that one looks really bad. That one didn't come out well. I'm guessing again, if the paint was maybe a bit runnier, it would have been okay. But I mean, you can kind of see that it did work. I think they probably used a different type of paint. They probably watered theirs down significantly. This one looks like a blobby flame, and this one kind of looks like a bouquet of weird flowers. So for this next hack, I remember seeing this going around the internet quite a lot, and I'm not sure if it's like a reference to a show or a character, but it's essentially a way to make a character or something you've drawn look like it's glitched by using a blue, a red, and a black, do I have a black pen? A black fine liner pen. I've never done anything like this before, but it looks really, really effective. First of all though, I need to draw a little character. So let's draw Mickey Mouse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to outline him really quick with my black pen. So apparently now we need to use the red marker to have a line slightly to the left of the black line. I'm not sure if I'm doing a very good job of this. Let's try to mentally visualize how the line shifted should look. This is so trippy, it messes with your mind because some of the lines have to be inside lines of the other parts too. Okay, I think in a weird, messy way, I think that's it. So now we have to do the total opposite on the right side and have everything to the right. Okay, so this is how he turned out. I definitely messed up the lines in some spots, but overall it's quite a fun little hack to make your drawing look a bit 3D or like glitch. Is glitch a character? Please someone tell me. I'm too old to understand these references, but it just looks like when you're wearing 3D glasses to me. So that's how that turned out. Okay, so this next art hack is just a simple way to draw watermelons or paint watermelons. It feels to me a little bit unnecessary, but at the same time, I think it's quite a cute thing to do, so we're gonna give it a go. So essentially for this hack, you need some watercolors. I'm just using some Arteza watercolors, and I'm just going to be using a green and a red. They essentially have a bit of red on one half of the paintbrush, and then the other part of the paintbrush has green. Okay, so here we have green and here we have red. So I'm just gonna draw on some little seeds for the watermelon. Okay, so now I'm just gonna literally yay! It looks it looks crap, but it's fine. We will live with that. Let's try again. Okay, that one turned out not too bad. That was not too bad. Theirs looks way neater than mine, but it looks quite cute. I do like that. Okay, there's a little watermelon. It's quite cute. Theirs is so much neater than mine. So this next art hack is one I'm really, really excited for because it involves resin. This is very dusty. Man, that's so dusty. So essentially in this art hack, they paint the base white. I am personally gonna leave it to be wood because I prefer it like that. They take some leaves, they use Mod Podge, and these are fake leaves that they're using. Mine are real, but I'm hoping the the resin will preserve them. Essentially, they just place a bunch of leaves onto the tray with Mod Podge, which glues it down, seals it in place, and then they pour a bunch of resin over the top. I have a cup with Mod Podge, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to paint the back side and just like stick them down to the wood, like this. Will they want to stick to the wood? Probably not, knowing my luck, but you know what? They can just shut up and put up with being glued on too. And as someone that's not really worked with resin before, I'm curious if it's going to make much of a difference if the leaf isn't fully stuck down, because I feel like the weight of the resin will weigh it down, or is that just me not knowing what I'm talking about? By the way, if there's any planty people out there that know what this leaf is from, then you tell me in the comments below, because I'll be very impressed. Covering myself in glue. Why do children enjoy the feeling of glue and stuff like this on their hands? Because I do not enjoy it. It's very nasty. If I smush it down myself, it kind of stays better, doesn't it? So I'm basically not even showing you anything that I'm doing because I've been doing it off camera this whole time. Okay, so essentially I've done this. I'm gonna add these leaves onto there. Okay, actually, you know what, it's a bit bare there, so I think I'm gonna put one more leaf. So this is how he looks so far. Look at him. He is disgustingly gross, but he's gonna be good, I hope, when he's dry. If it dries. I put a lot of stuff on there. Dry. My little glue flap is flapping around. Okay, now it is time to attempt to resin the tray. I initially was gonna leave it with that wood background, but I decided that it just looked a bit naff with the leaves on top of the wood, and also the wood was kind of shiny where the Mod Podge went. And I just thought, you know, that just looks a bit naff. I need to try again. So I found some chalk paint that was like a pale green mint color, and I basically just painted the entirety of the back of the tray this mint green kind of green color. So the next task is now to apply resin. It's called Puduo epoxy resin. I don't know how you pronounce this, resin, and it's basically like a hardener and a resin all in one. So I ran out of resin. I don't know why. I thought this would be plenty of resin. The bottles aren't exactly tiny. I mean, together it's double that, and I thought it would be fine. I mean, it does cover the entirety of the tray, but some of the leaves are sticking out, so that's not ideal. But at the end of the day, it's kind of the best I've got. So this is how it turned out. I kind of messed it up, and the resin does not look great because I really don't have a clue what I'm doing. Also, how do you get it off your fingers? Because I got some on my desk and now it's on my fingers and I don't really know how to get it off. But yes, that's it for today's video. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below which hack was your favourite. And again, as always, if you find any you think you would like to see me try in a future video, feel free to send them my way on Instagram, Twitter, or on YouTube. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give the video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And yes, for now, that's it. Don't forget to check out Spilling the Paint Water on Apple, Spotify, all that good stuff. And yeah, for now, thanks for watching this video. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.